the computer. It gives you this choice to do it on the cloud now. So we're going to ask, first of all, Courtney and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how we started our success partnership. First of all, I didn't have a success partner for like over a year. So you don't need one to be successful in the business, just like you don't need a supportive upline coach or a huge team. Anyone can do this, but it really does help to not do it alone. So Courtney and I, like, we met at leadership. So we were well into our businesses, and we met doing a team building event on the beach in Santa Monica, and it was like sparks. It was like love at first sight. And then after that, we just started talking, and I think we both sort of had a success partner, but not really. And we just hit it off. And I still talk to my other success partner, and it's not like we broke up. We just have different goals, or we're at different places in your life. And I had somebody just before this call ask me, I'm with somebody else, but I don't really gel with them anymore. And that's fine. Like, it's not like you're breaking up with them. You're just at different places, in your journey. But the great thing about Courtney and I is we're so different, but we get along so well, like she was saying, with the punctuality and the being organized and things like that. But I'll let Courtney say something. And then in the chat, I just listed 5 things. We're going to go around and you just answer those 5 things, and then we'll go to the next person. It's like speed dating.
And so Lori has done this before with her team, and I thought it was such a great idea to kind of just get together and hear. Because like I said, the best success partners are going to be the ones that you seek yourself, right? And you guys, when we were at Summit, we heard from Tracy Morrow and Doug Fitzgerald talking about their success partnership. And I don't know if it was something one of them said or somebody else said, but like, people are going to come into your life. Some are going to stay for a long time, and some are just going to be there for a season, right? So you may find somebody that's there for a season, and it's okay to have multiple success partners. I've had lots of different success partners since I started coaching 5 years ago, and they've all been there for a season. And that's totally, it's okay if you grow apart. It's okay if your goals sort of don't align at some point. You can't let somebody really hold you back. So it's usually known, like you usually know when your success partnership is sort of reaching like a cap, and you sort of then seek out somebody else that's going to help elevate you to the next level that's pushing to the same things. Doesn't mean this friendship goes anywhere. Like, that's the best part about success partnerships, is that you build an amazing connection and friendship along the way, and you each teach each other something. And that's like the same thing with Lori and I, is that, you guys on Rock Solid know that, like, I was sort of at a season of my business where I was really longing a partner to kind of, get me where I wanted to go, and I needed somebody. And when that leadership thing, like, I almost didn't go to it because everybody that I knew wasn't going, and I'm extroverted, and unless I need to know like one person to like be brave enough to go do something out of my comfort zone, and I didn't know anybody. And so like our connector was Ruth Schroner, because she actually messaged a bunch of people, was like, we want to, Ruth being super Ruby was like, we want to win this thing. And so she messaged Lori and she messaged me, but not together. We didn't know each other. And Lori and I kind of stood off to the side because we didn't really know anybody. And I think the day we got back from leadership, because Lori was like, how did we actually start working together? I was like, well, you messaged me. Like, we got home and you were like, I think we'd work really well together. Like, I just felt a connection on the beach. Like, it totally was like Match.com. But it didn't freak me out. She was impressed by my calves. So I was like, okay, we can do this, right? And we, it's been a solid 1.5 years since we've been really working together. And I think in the last, 6-8 months, we've been really, digging in closer together. We've got our leadership retreat that we're going to combine our teams, our flawless, rock solid diamonds. So you guys, I hope you guys, that's on your radar. This is something you can push with your success partner, or whatever your goals are, right? Like, if that's not a goal of yours, that's okay if you're kind of working to that. But you need to know, it needs to be crystal clear what you want from this business. Because if you don't know that, it doesn't matter who you're working with. You're never going to get there. Like, it needs to be clear as mud what you're looking for to help move your business forward. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking. I know Lori posted 5 questions in there. And really, it's up to you guys to do your introduction, answer those questions. Have a notebook out, you guys. Write down names. I want you to listen. So if somebody says something that really sparks with you, you need to like circle their name, because it's going to be up to you to seek out that relationship after this. Like, you're going to match yourself. Lori and I are not matching you guys. This is entirely up to you. So if you aren't paying attention or you aren't focused, you may not necessarily find a partner at the end of this. No, AJ, you're not going to type it in there. You guys are all going to get a chance to talk. You're going to get like it's okay. You're going to get 2 minutes to share and talk about and answer those questions. That's okay. Make sure that's clear. All right. I'm going to mute myself because otherwise I'll keep talking. All right. Lori, take over. Circle, quiet.
Okay, sorry, I was muted. So I'm going to start the call, and then Courtney's going to wrap it up. Like she said, there's no reason for us to be here listening to you guys because we're not matching you up. So take notes, and the questions are in there. So we're just kind of going to go around, or I'll just pick someone to start, and then whoever wants to unmute themselves and go next, or maybe like raise your hand in the chat, like I'll go next. But I see Jessica Schisler at the top left of my screen, so you are the lucky first person.
Okay, so my name is Jessica Schisler. I started Beachbody in March of 2016, I believe that's when it was. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm currently just a coach. And my goal is to achieve Diamond by Christmas.
All right, somebody, go ahead, Amy.
Okay, so my name's Amy Perez. I started just 2 years ago. June 12th was my 2-year coach anniversary. I just jumped all in right from the get-go. So I am currently in Athens, Ohio, originally from North Canton, up north of Ohio, but I've been in Athens for half my life, so that's where I'm from. My current rank is Emerald. I went Emerald really fast, and here I sit at Emerald. And my goals for 2018, I'm like this close to Diamond, so I'm definitely going to be there by the end of this year and just keep going for it.
I see Sean next. So if you guys want to put in the chat, like I'll go next, and then stick to that order, that will work.
But my name is Sean. I am from upstate New York. I'm a mom of 4. I have been a coach for 2 years. Similar to Amy, I hit Emerald kind of quick and then hung out, and I regain my Emerald and I lose it, and I regain and I lose it. But I am looking to achieve Diamond by Christmas. That is my 40th birthday gift to myself. I turned 40 this year, and my goal is to achieve Diamond.
Okay, hey guys, it's Jody. I apologize, my camera's not working, but you can just look at my name. But anyways, I am, sorry, let me go to the question. So I started about 4 years ago. I think it was actually this week or so. It was right around the 4th of July. I went Emerald like overnight, literally, and then I hit Diamond, and I've gone back and forth a whole bunch since then. I'm currently Emerald, I believe. I want to rebuild my business and get me to like 1-star or 2-star by the end of the year. And I live just outside of Boston. I think that's everything.
Hi everyone, I'm Diane. I started in October of 2017, and I'm currently still a coach. I live right outside of Providence, Rhode Island, but I'm on the Mass border, so I live in Attleboro, Mass right now. My 2018 goal was or is to reach Diamond by the end of the year. I initially said by the end or by Summit next year, but I'm going to push that up and see if I can get there.
Okay, my name is Ashley Griffin, and I started as a Beachbody coach in November of last year. I live in New Albany, Ohio. It's a suburb of Columbus, the capital. I'm currently in Emerald. I just became an Emerald in May, so I have kind of a fire lit under me. And my goals for 2018, my long-term goal for 2018 is to become a Diamond coach by November, by September, so that I can go to the retreat in November. But then short term, I just want to continue to be consistent and add 3 to 5 people a month and add 1 or 2 coaches a month to get there.
Okay, hi everybody. Nice to meet you all so far. My name is Kylie, and August I will have been coaching for 2 years. I did start as a discount coach, but I signed up as a coach right away. But I have achieved my. I'm from Australia originally, but I live in Connecticut, and I am currently Emerald. I'm a solid Emerald. I've entertained Diamond a couple of times, but I really want to build a Diamond or an Emerald empire, like they were talking about at Summit at Roots and Branches. I think that that's super important. And I also want to be at the retreat also. And yeah, I am not always the most organized person, but I have a really outgoing personality. So I would really like to join up with some more people who, you know, can be my counterpart, my other part. Thanks.
Hey guys, it's Mo, and I've been coaching since February of 2015, and I became a Diamond within that first year, and I've kind of just remained a Diamond for the last couple of years, but I am seeing a future of retiring early, excuse me, and so in order to retire early, like within the next 2 years, then I have the goal of 2-star Diamond by the end of the year. So.
Hi guys, it's Tara. Let's see. I started with Beachbody. It's been 3 years, but really have just been trying to figure out this coaching thing in the last few months. And I live in Southwest Indiana, so all the way at the bottom, all the way west. And my goals right now are just to gain some consistency and put myself out there. I'm very introverted, so trying to be more present on social media is kind of hard for me, but I'm getting there, and that's so that I can hit Diamond by Summit next year.
Hey, I'm Asia, and I'm from Arlington, Virginia, and I am currently at a coach level, and would like to get to Emerald short term. I would love to get to Diamond, but I've kind of struggled since I'm not married. I don't have a spouse to put as an account, and then my mom's been very active but isn't really ready to coach, so I'm just kind of struggle with, you know, who to get to coach with me. And then growing with social media would definitely be a goal. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I missed. Oh, and I started in December, like right around Christmas time of 2016, and really kind of took off before I ever really got to talk to my coach and figure out what I was supposed to do. And I think it just got a little overwhelming, and now I'm kind of ready to step back in and really make things grow.
Who else needs to go? Who have we not heard from? Allison Whitaker, you go.
It's me, Erin. Sorry. I'm here. My name is Erin. And I'm sorry you can't see me. I'm just figuring out this whole Zoom stuff. So I'm from Rockwell City, Iowa, and I joined Beachbody in like 2016, and I was just a challenger, and I became a coach like 2 months ago, and I got a coach right away. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get Emerald really quick. But then she decided to stop. So right now my goal is to just get to Emerald. And just stay consistent with social media, and I'm trying to get as many challengers as I can, but I will also need to get coaches, which is where I'm struggling. But my long-term goal would be to be Diamond by Summit next year, or at least sometime next year is my goal. So.
Okay. I took my Energize because I thought this was supposed to be at 8:30, so I was going to work out. Now I'm going crazy. I'm Kimberly Parham. You guys who know me all know that I'm pretty much energized all the time. I started in February 2015 and went Emerald overnight, went Diamond in 6 weeks. Hung on to Diamond for a long time, was 2-star for a good amount of 2016, was 3-star qualifying. I'm back at Diamond rank right now, very close to getting my 1-star back. I'm from Northern Virginia, currently living in Culpeper County in a little itty bitty town called Amosville that's in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, wine country. It's beautiful. My current goals for 2018, I would like to be a solid 3-star by the end of 2018 and get my 2-star back by the cutoff date for the Diamond Retreat, September 27th. Also, I'm a Circle and a Sapphire and all of those things.
I am Carrie Bruss, and sorry guys, I'm at work right now. I am originally from Olean, New York, but now I live near Youngstown, Ohio, where my husband's from. I am currently a coach. I started as a challenger in September of 2016 after my daughter was born. Started coaching like February, March-ish, but then fell off when I was pregnant with my son, and he's now 3 months old. For 2018, I would like to get to Emerald as soon as possible, become more consistent, get better with social media and posting, and hopefully Diamond by Summit next year.
Oh. Hi. Sorry, I was on a walk and lost connection totally, so I finally got back on. I'm Nicole. Nikki, I am a coach status right now. I did join a year ago in April with Brooke, and my goal for sure right now, I want to become Emerald, and definitely want to keep going forward to reach Diamond. But right now, I've made a lot of moves since a year ago. I never would have, I was nervous to show my face and get out there and talk to social media. I usually put kids out there first before. So I've made huge jumps this way, but I want to continue to do more, and definitely, love the accountability, and just, I guess, coming into it as being a new coach, I feel a little overwhelmed or nervous of, okay, the inviting, I've done that. I've had challenge groups and inviting people and having them in there and following up with them. But I guess just knowing what next, kind of steps I need to take to get this ball rolling even faster than what I'm going. So I want to do this. I'm very passionate about this, and just want to keep moving up forward to definitely get to Diamond. So, but for sure, Emerald soon. That's what I want. But all right, I'll mute myself. Thanks, guys. Oh, I'm from Livonia, Michigan, too.
Okay, I guess I'll go next. Hi, I'm Brooke. Oh, of course, the dog's gonna bark. Come here, come here. It's okay, it's okay. It's just Mama. I'm just talking. Sorry. I'm Brooke. I'm from South Lyon, Michigan. It's just north of Ann Arbor. I've been coaching since April 2015, and I am Emerald status. I've been Emerald forever, it seems. A very passive Emerald. And now I am finally ready to treat this like a business and make some money out of this, because it is my passion and I love doing it. I love the team, and I'm ready to roll. So I think my goals are pretty simple. Just to, first of all, cover my Shakeology and my business fees, help 3 people every month, and start building my team, and also help my coaches get to Emerald or get to their next step too. So yeah, used to be pretty passive, and I'm like now, putting some gas in the car. So that's me. Okay, bye.
Who else? Becky, Allison.
Go, guys.
Becky. Kelly.
Okay. Hi, guys. I'm Kelly. I've been coaching since 2015. I signed up as a discount coach that lasted for like 3 months, and then I decided to actively coach. I had been Emerald for quite some time. I can't remember how long it took me to get there, but then I just kind of hung out there for a while. I got comfortable. I didn't really invite too much. And then, gosh, I kicked it like into high gear just recently, and I went diamond in May. So really excited about that. It's definitely giving me more confidence to, I don't know, like I just never thought that I could teach other people how to do this, and I am, and I'm really enjoying it. And my coach that's building under me is just doing awesome, and that's just making me feel really good. So I just want to keep doing this. And now I feel like for so long I was like, I don't know if I can do this, and now I'm like, well, why can't I do this? Like I just feel like, why not me? Like I can do what I see so many of you guys doing. So I just really I struggle with time management, like really struggle. I need to set business hours. That's it feels like, I feel like my husband thinks I'm on my phone all the time. I answer my messages instantly. So I just have like a lot of work to do with that. And then just being even more like confident and just inviting more, and not worrying about what other people are thinking or saying about me. So I mean, I've definitely broken through a lot of barriers. I would have never done this before. So I think I've opened up quite a bit. So I'm just looking for somebody to give me that little extra push when I need it, because I do need it. So that's me. Oh, and I'm from Rhode Island. I have 3 kids. I'm busy. I'm a nurse. But that's it.
My name is Becky. I am from Iowa, just east of Des Moines, so pretty much in the middle. And I have been a coach since August of last year, so 10 months. I went Emerald a couple months ago. I have twin 3-year-olds who are coming to join me at the moment. They're supposed to be with their dad. And I have something. Thank you. My goal, big scary goal, would be to go diamond in order to have financial ability to stay home with them, possibly. Other times, maybe not. When I started coaching, I jumped right in, and now I feel like I'm second-guessing myself. I have been with Beachbody for like 2 years, and so I guess just my upline coach is amazing. Dana's great, and I don't know, just someone to help push me. It's a flies.
Okay, who have we not heard from? Allison Harclarody, Allison Whitaker. Did you go yet?
No.
Allison? Okay.
Sorry, I'm on my phone. I was trying to figure out how to make it work. Okay.
That's okay.
Normally I'm on my computer. My name is Allison Whitaker. I live in Blacksburg, Virginia. So go Hokies. This is JT. I have been a coach for, it'll be 2 years in August, I believe. I started using the products in March. It was 2 years ago in March, and then didn't sign on as a coach until August. Okay. And I went Emerald a year ago while we were at Summit, actually. So I've been Emerald for a year and haven't gone anywhere else. I kind of got there and stopped. And so my goal would be to keep pushing and go towards Diamond before next Summit. I tend to get in my own way. I've been getting ready to get ready for the longest period of time. Becky Turner makes fun of me because I have notes like a mile high and don't ever put them into play. And posting on social media scares me to death. And so I let that fear stop me and hold me back. So that's kind of my biggest thing. I'm not the most organized. I'm a square, but I feel like I'm more of a circle. But yeah, just want somebody to help push me out of my comfort zone and kind of give me a kick in the tail. So that's it.
In the tail.
Okay, I guess I'm next. So I live in Bedford, Pennsylvania, which is like a little tiny town about 2 hours east of Pittsburgh. I have 3 kids, 14, 12, and 8. And I'm a radiation therapist. And I'm not real good at remembering dates. And those are my cats in the background. Have this problem every day. So I started with 22-Minute Hardcore under Courtney. She popped up on my news feed, and I got started with that. And then I started, hang on a second, bud. I started coaching, so it's been a little over 2 years. And I hit Emerald, and then I stopped. I guess I felt like that was, like once I hit that things would just start flowing in and happening. And I was shy about inviting because I didn't want people to think I was bothering them, or, you know, I always made up in my mind what I thought other people were thinking already. But basically this whole thing for me has just totally changed my life and helped me gain more confidence. And I'm amazed at where I'm at now, and I want to keep that going. And I need a person to whisper in my ear all the time that I'm good enough to do it, and I'm worthy, and that it is possible for me. And why, like Kelly said, why not me? Because I always think that it's always going to be somebody else and not me. So there's that.
Who else we got here? Carmen, I see you popped on and you've had a crazy day. Carmen, I don't think we've heard from you yet. We can't hear you for some reason. I don't know. When you logged on, did you choose audio? Okay, log off and log back on. We'll see you back in just a second. Who else needs to go? If you need to go, just unmute yourself. Share your story, guys. Don't be shy. Who's G at the bottom? You go. Go ahead, girl.
Hey, girl. So I'm actually just eavesdropping. I'm not in. I have a success partner, but I'm eavesdropping. I'm on the Flawless Empire team.
Yay! Flawless Empire's here.
Yay! I know, but I'm not in search of a. I feel like I'm frauding it, you know, because I'm not really in need. But she posted in the group, Lori, speed dating is happening right now, and I'm like, ooh, a couple of my coaches. I just came in to see if any of my coaches are in here. So, sorry.
We're glad you popped in.
Oh, good. I'm going to kind of just eavesdrop if that's okay.
Sure, no worries.
Okay.
I muted myself. We'll wait for Carmen to pop back on. And what Lori's recording this, so we'll upload this into our team pages too as a way for people to go back and listen. But the purpose of this is, things I want you to really think about when you get off of this call. Somebody that I hear a lot of you looking for, like, what the other person will do for you, but like, what are you going to give back to the other person too? Like, we all sort of need a push, but knowing that a good success partnership isn't just always you needing the push. You got to be willing to push the other person too, right? Like setting plans. Lori and I are going to work towards a success partner worksheet, meaning like you set up your weekly meetings. These are your objectives for the week. This is what you're going to talk about. Kind of like how Doug and Tracy talked at our training the day before Summit, how they meet every single week for 11 years, like every single week. And it's a business meeting. It's not, I know us circles are going to want to like talk the whole time, but like staying on agenda, like what are your objectives for this week? What are you inviting to? Which new customers have joined you? What projects are you going to delegate out together? Because that's really the beauty of a success partnership is like, Lori and I work together. Like our teams don't always really see each other yet, but you guys hopefully over the next couple of months we'll be seeing each other a lot more. But we brainstorm back and forth. Like the new coach academy that we have, Lori and I did that together. And we kind of like mastermind our best practices, put them together, get those up like that. And that's really where you can work together with the success partner so that it can feel a little overwhelming if you're trying to do this by yourself, but like Sean Anker said, shine bright together. You don't need to do this by yourself. You should not do this by yourself. For me, that was one of the things that appealed so much about this business was when I realized I don't have to do it all by myself. I can lock arms with other people, run groups with other people, because you can bring in a very diverse group of folks that, they may not be your clients, but they're all in challenge groups together, and somebody's story inspires somebody, right? It all helps each other. So, anyway, what from here, what you should really do is, send a message. Like this is when we got back from California, Lori was in my inbox and she was like, Courtney, I just have to say, like, it was really nice to meet you. I feel like we have a lot in common, even though we didn't really talk that much that day, but I would love to, get to know you better. I mean, it sounds sort of like a dating ad, but from there, we just really started chit-chatting. We got to know each other's families. And then we're like, you know what? We work really well together. Like we bring out the best in each other, not bringing out each other's weaknesses. Like I strengthen her weaknesses and she strengthens mine, but we both bring something to the table. Like that's an ideal success partner. And you might find yourself with like 1 or 2 different partners, and that's okay. Like you can be a group of 3, but I wouldn't be bigger than that. More than that just becomes too many cooks in the kitchen. Meetings become a little less productive. You might have multiple success partners, like one that really helps you in this area of life and one that helps you in this, but you kind of don't really work all together, if that makes sense. Because what I have found is if groups get a little bit too big, they just get really unfocused, or it's really easy for someone to kind of take on a lot of the work versus other people kind of all having a hand in it. Carmen, do you want to, let's see if we can hear you now.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yay, Carmen's here. Okay.
Sorry, y'all.
It's okay.
Yeah, so I'm late to the call. I popped on. It's been a crazy day. The second kiddo's sick, so it's been nuts. But I'm Carmen. I am 33. I've been a Beachbody coach for about 3.5 years maybe now. I came in, started really with Beachbody when my daughter was about, I guess Abby was a little over a year then, so like about 12 or 18 months to lose the baby weight because I was exhausted and like had no energy to do anything, and was really successful. I came in, I lost like 80 pounds. I lost pregnancy weight and more, and was able to kind of, even though I swore off, like I was like, oh no, I don't want to coach. I'm just going to be a discount. As I started getting results, people wanted to join me. So I feel like I came in kind of hot to the business side when I decided to join it, and went diamond pretty quickly. But the past 1.5 years, like as I got through my pregnancy with my second son, and he just turned 1 on Memorial Day, I really kind of pulled away through pregnancy and just all sorts of like life stuff that happens when you have tiny little ones. But so for me, I really am looking to like jump back in and refocus and rebuild kind of what I lost. My biggest fear is that maybe I already have my time. I did really well soon, and then I kind of walked away from it. So can I one, personally lose my weight again and then get energy back, and two, can I kind of build a business of it again? So we will see. I'm nervous. I'm looking for somebody to just help push me to focus, if nothing else, just on myself. And I'm really excited to maybe meet some new people that I didn't know from before, who I can, help keep you guys accountable and just kind of click with. The best thing I think that I got out of joining Beachbody the first time was just the team. There's so many wonderful people that I got to meet and know and develop real life connections with. And so I'm excited to get back. I've missed you guys.
We have missed you. I'm really happy to see you on here, Carmen. And I did just comment in the chat there, you guys, listen, you'll rebuild, not rebuild. Christina Delgado said it great, our leadership. You will renovate your business over and over and over again, and you'll do it better because you have more knowledge, right? Like your challenge groups will always be a little bit better and different because it's not the first time you've done it, right? So I love this, you guys. This is amazing. Again, we'll upload the recording. We'll post it if you need to listen to it again. But if there's somebody that really, maybe it's somebody that you've seen pop up in challenge groups or in the team page, we are all rock solid folks. So these probably aren't names you haven't seen before. Many of us spent a lot of time together last week in Indianapolis. So maybe there was somebody you really enjoyed dancing with and you're like, oh, she's my girl, reach out to them, just start working together. And it just, it's start it, get going, and like I said at the beginning of the call, you guys, some people will come into your life for a season and some will stay longer. So don't let, I'm not really sure, you have to just take action on it. Like anything else in this business, right? Like Lori took action on a gut feeling and look where we are now. So take that action, navigate, figure it out, and let's get working towards those goals, guys. Those are some amazing goals. And that'll be like you said, Lori and I are going to create a little worksheet. So it's like your first call will be, what are your goals? And not just what are your goals by next summit? What are your next goals in the next 30 days? Guys, we have to get real specific here and holding each other accountable to this because next July is a really long ways away. And, Diamond is totally attainable by all you guys that want to do that. It's just a decision and finding the right person to surround yourself with so that you can work together to get there. So, all right, guys, I'm going to hang up now. Stop chit-chat in your ear, circle, chat all day. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for popping on. That was really fun. And I cannot wait to hear who your partner is. When you have that success partner, you guys post a picture in Rock Solid. Let us know who's working together. And let's do some pretty incredible things by the end of the year. We've got lots and lots of time left. So, all right, guys, have a good night. I'll talk to you soon.